This is a new account creator, and I know some people were confused when I first launched it, so I wanted to go over a quick tutorial on how to use it properly, especially with the CSV files. People seem to get really confused about that. So when you use custom info, you can choose no, but I really recommend you choose yes and use a Hotmail email address, because then you can email verify the account and do a lot more with it. So when you create the CSV file, it's going to look something like this. Okay, split it up just so you can see. You'll have your email address with a comma, no space, password, comma, and then your username. And when you save this, and it's easiest to just open up a notepad and do this. So just create your file that way, and go to File, click Save As, and then you're going to choose All Files. You're going to choose your file name, let's just name this video, and then put .csv. And then you can load that here, which I've already set everything up here. So that's how you do it. I hope that gets rid of any confusion there is about that. I don't suggest using Excel or anything, just do it this way. It's super simple. So let's go ahead and create some accounts. Like I said, I already have it set up. And the first account should fail on purpose. I changed this to include some new features from things you suggested. And one of them was that, when it fails, like it was still saying it's creating an account. So fix that, and then we'll go through here and should be able to create a successful account next. Excuse me. And then you'll see some of the new features. Nothing groundbreaking, but one of the other new fixes is that this should work in any language now, and that's with the email verification as well. I know some people were having issues because they were from France or India or another country where Tumblr would automatically change everything. So as long as everything's in the same format, it should still work. Now this is kind of weird. Sometimes the elements here load and sometimes they don't. So if they do load, it will click on them. If they don't load, obviously there's nothing the bot can do to click on. But to make it more human-like, it will click on the next button. I know that was a suggestion somebody had. Now if it doesn't, it's just going to hover here. If those elements don't load, then it's just going to hover here for a while, and it's going to email verify that account in the background. You won't ever see it go to Hotmail, by the way. It's going to do that in the background. And then eventually it's going to go to the dashboard and it's going to log out. Okay, and it created the account. And so I'm going to pause it there and go find that info. Actually, we have it right here. So this should be the account that it created. Because remember, it skipped this first one because of this. It's going to skip that whole line when something goes wrong. Like if the email's been used or the username's been used, it's just going to go to the next one. So let's choose the second one here, go back to Tumblr, and we'll make sure that it verified the email. And we can do this a couple different ways actually, because there's several things you can't do when the email has not been verified. For example, you can't go to a submit URL, and you can't customize your blog. So if we go to the the blog here and hit customize, if it's not email verified, it'll tell you. It'll say, hey, you have to click here and we'll send you another email. So that's one of the ways. Another way is if I go to a submit URL here. If you're email verified, it'll allow you to submit. It'll bring this up. If you're not, again, it should say something like, you can't do this because you're email verified. So just to make sure, I'll just, obviously there's nothing there, but whatever. Just, you get the idea. Now it should say your submission has been received and is awaiting moderator approval. So this has email verified. It happens in the background. So I hope this video clears up any confusion. As always, click instructions, and I try to do my best to explain everything there, but I felt like this needed to be shot. So that's all for now.